So where are we, Keith?
We're back in Buttermere at the Croft House Farm Cafe again.
And what did you force us to have?
I didn't force you to have anything. You wanted. I only offered a coffee. You wanted a bacon sandwich as well.
You didn't make me breakfast. So why are we here? What are we going to do that we didn't do last time?
Walk round the lake in daylight.
But we're also with Tracy and Lee, who are testing their van out for the first time. We'll show you the van in another video. Ready for a walk?
Yep, come on.
So we're at the start of this walk again. As Keith said earlier, last time we veered off and ended up going up haystacks. That's not the plan today. The plan is to walk right around the lake and complete it in daylight. It's only 4.5 miles. And halfway round, there should be a place to stop and have an ice cream this time that won't be closed. Look at this for a load of roots. The lake's quite low at the moment and the roots are amazing. The lake's quite low at the moment and the roots are amazing. We're back at the waterfall where we stopped off last time. Seen that video? It wasn't long after this that we veered off to go up to haystacks. Let's say this time we are walking around the lake. Now, I'm doing well here. I've not fallen in or got my feet wet. Have I spoken too soon? Probably. Nab in the water. So leaving the waterfall behind, into the woods. So now that we're putting taster videos up of photographs that we've taken. We've got better cameras.
Well, we think they are. We're just playing at the moment.
They're bridge cameras, so that we're not having to mess about with lenses and stuff, with carrying video cameras as well. But hopefully you'll see some decent photographs from the pair of us. Had thought it'd be busier than this because it's a sunny Saturday afternoon. And last time we were here, the tracks were really busy, which is another reason that we veered off on to Haystacks. But today, down there, I suppose it's early afternoon, so people have probably gone for lunch somewhere. But it's a heck of a lot quieter, which suits us, to be honest, because it's easier with this bunch of reprobates, the trio. And they're enjoying themselves as usual, which is always a bonus. And we're enjoying ourselves, which is a bonus too. So over the next few weeks, there'll be more videos of the trip up here, because we're up here for a week. I've got quite a lot planned, so do keep watching and see what we get up to, where we get to. I've got some vague plans, but nothing definite. A couple of historical things that we want to tell you about. Try and bag some more Wainwrights too. Some new park-ups, hopefully. We parked up in a favourite last night by the waterfall that you've seen before. And that's only because we arrived pretty late. It was gone midnight when we got up here. We didn't set off from home till 7 PM, so it was a later trip up, and then there was a delay on the motorway. But, so it was parked up, straight to bed. Enjoying yourself at all? Very peaceful. So eventually we're going to end up, kind of English is that? We're going to end up following this path round, and it'll drop down, and we'll be back by the side of Buttermere and walk round the far side, which last time obviously we did in the dark, so we didn't see a lot. Listen. It did it again. That's 3 times now I've switched the camera on. Believe it or not, there is a cuckoo that we've heard a lot as we walk through here. As soon as I switch you on again, it stopped. There he is.
There he is.
There it is. Oh, we just saw the cuckoo as well, flying. We've just climbed a bit now. and we'll start to drop down in a few minutes back towards the edge of the mere or the lake. Somewhere up there, I've lost him, there's a paraglider.
He's come down. Oh, there he is.
Oh yes, it's just, oh, I'm not good at pointing, there-ish. He's got to hope that one of the jets doesn't come over doing low flying manoeuvres. There's a paraglider again, and casting a shadow. That looks like a fun activity to me. Something else I really should go on the bucket list. Well, this is turning out to be a very peaceful walk. Since we left that first waterfall, we've not seen one single person. And that is surprising on such a lovely day. Hope you're enjoying this walk as much as we are. Another few minutes and we'll reach a gate, and that's where we start to drop down. And listen carefully, I can hear ice cream calling. What do you fancy? Shall I have a flake? Do you want a flake in yours? Or do I want a strawberry ice cream? Or mint choc chip? Decisions, decisions. I guess the right answer is just wait and see what they've got and hope that they're actually open. Sure they will be on a day like this. Nab and Bay aren't happy now because I've come quite a bit ahead of the others, and being typical sheepdogs, they don't like us being apart. So there's a lot of running backwards and forwards. Nab's run off in that direction. And there goes Bay. And here comes Nab. By gum, they put some miles in on checking on us. Tor's sensible though. He conserves his energy. Hangs back with the one who's lagging behind, whichever one of us that is.
So we're about 3/4 of the way along Buttermere. We've come through the woods, but up in the trees, I don't know whether you'll see it, there's a parachute. I have no idea how they got down from up there. Let's hope they did it safely.
So here comes the gate that I mentioned. As you can see, the lake's down just there. So we'll start heading down to the lake again. Shore's still a bit further on. It looks a bit busier down there, to be honest. Are we going through, Nabs? But you're not going to like it because I'm going to shut the gate and then you won't be able to get back to them. So what are you going to do now? There's been a lot of tree felling here as well. If you remember that our video a few weeks back, well, not that long back I suppose, when we were with Lee and Tracy and Pippa, and also Music Lee, we showed you some felling of trees and the signs that said about tree felling and tree disease. Well, it's the same here, the Phytophthora ramorum virus. So there's been a lot of tree felling here as well again, or here as well again. So there's the lake, and I do believe that that building there-ish is where the ice cream is. I'm not obsessed with ice cream, honest, I'm not. But it's a nice warm day, so it would be very rude not to have an ice cream, wouldn't it? That's a lovely house, White House there. There's people on the lake in inflatable canoes. Some other people over on the far shore there. They've got life jackets on and might be going in. So we've got Nab on this side, Tor on the other side. Not to use that word, aren't I? Stunning. Oh, and 2 hang gliders now, or paragliders. I think they're hang gliders, to be honest. No, they're not hang gliders, are they? They're paragliders. It's more like a parachute. It's 2 up there now. 1, 2. I can count as well. I'm clever, aren't I? I can count to 2. The traffic where we came down, when we came down this morning into Buttermere, was atrocious. Never seen it like that before. Pretty sure something was going on because car parks were chocker, as were the roadsides, which you never usually see to the extent that we saw it today. So I think there might have been a fell race on, though we didn't see any signs advertising it. There's obviously something happening for it to be so busy. There's Haystacks where we were the other week. Go this way. We'll take the easy way. $19? Yeah. No age, is it? No. Stuart Elliott.
Don't know what BRL and MS is.
We are. Well,
We're
this
halfway
end,
round.
halfway round, nearer to the ice cream. What a beautiful day! Real bench here.
Coming out the way. Right, come here.
Alan Skillen. These are nice stone memorial benches, aren't
Yeah. Come here. But again, it's not a great age, is it?
they? No. 1958 to 2012.
That's 10 years ago.
Yeah. Round the bendish now, so we've got the lake on that side. And then that on the other.
Haystacks. So that's haystacks. Yeah, where are we? Yeah. So that's the gill we walked up. And then we've got haystacks. We walk round and down that valley there.
They spin you around here, it's just stunning. We're nearing ice cream. We've stopped for the ice cream. There's a little bit of road walking, then we're back onto the lake shore. Yeah, it's definitely destination ice cream now. Not too big a queue either. So come on, have you decided what flavour I'm going for? Well, I'd leave it in your hands, but by the time you see this video, the ice cream will be long gone. Okay, so flavours of ice cream. Plum and Jansen, real fruit and a rich cream, sticky toffee pudding. Oh, I do like sticky toffee pudding. A local favourite in double Jersey cream. Classic raspberry ripple. Kendall mint cake. Death by chocolate. And Madagascar vanilla. Go on then, what am I having? Oh, you're not telling me, are you? You're not helping here. So yeah, I went for the sticky toffee.
Plum and damson.
What is it, Lee?
Sticky toffee.
Ah, sticky toffee. Mm.
Some ways I can't remember what it's called.
Do you want a bit? I wasn't asking you, I was asking them.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, stick your tongue out then. I'm doing my best to help you. Ice cream done. Now to head back on the other side of the lake. And then a coffee, no doubt, somewhere, or a tea. It would be very rude not to. So a tiny little bit of road walking on this side, but not for long. We'll soon head back on a track on the lake shore. Got a little bit close to the water's edge, and I think someone's now tucked himself in, and he's thinking, I ain't going near that. You got me paddling, but that's a little bit too much. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know what to do. head off the road again. Now right back to the village is off-road.
The easiest swimming up here.
Hmm?
The girls are swimming over there.
Hmm.
The easiest swimming is deeper.
Good girl. No.
No.
Good girl. The path is more interesting on this side. A bit rugged in parts. And we did this, as you now well know, was in the dark with a torch. And we're just saying how we managed it, we don't know, because we're tripping up more today than we did then. So, the last little bit, stop saying so. The last bit'll get your words right. The last little bit that we want to show you on this walk, before we get back to the van and have some tea, unless we go somewhere for a cup of coffee first, is this tunnel. Not very long. Mind your heads. A little bit low in places to be taller, but we're quite short, so it's alright for us. Do get dripped on. It's quite wet in places. That's just an interesting little feature. We're waiting for Keith because there's a and we're waiting for Keith because there's a geocache in there somewhere. One last view of the lake before we leave it behind. And a breakthrough with Nav. Shock horror. Thank you, Buttermere. You haven't disappointed. Oh, we're back at the van.
We are.
It was a nice walk.
About 5.5 miles, I think.
Yeah, 5.68, I think my watch is clocked. So warm though.
It's been a really lovely day, but yeah, and warm walking.
It has. And that last drag again, just like it was in the dark,
Yes.
just seemed a drag. But we're back. Dogs are tired. They'll want the dinner.
We've
And
got to
I
find a
want to
park
sleep.
up
We've
first.
got to go and find a park. We hope we know where we're going. We'll show you when we get there. And then it'll be something to eat, and that'll be the end of this video. Because I think it'll be long enough. So, let's see where we get to in a minute.
Yeah.
So we've arrived where we're parking up for the night. Turn the vans around in a bit. The trio have eaten, so they're happier. Tonight's tea, simple homemade cheese, ham and pepper quiche with some cranberry cheese on the side and a cup of tea. Nice and simple.